What's up everyone, Jake Weidenbach with Nash Power Sports. Hope you're having an awesome day. I have a side-by-side review for you. This machine right here, this is a 2023 Can-Am Commander XT1000R. I took this out yesterday to Tahuya State Park and had an awesome time on the trails on this. Tons of fun. This is very similar in layout to the Polaris General that I reviewed a few weeks ago. And I'm just kind of drawn to this style of side-by-side. I really think they are the sweet spot between sport and utility. You have elements of both. It's definitely sporty enough to go out and have a ton of fun and, you know, just dominate the trails in the woods. And then it's got enough utility to be a workhorse for you if you needed it to be. It's got the truck bed that tilts. It's got a short wheelbase. It's got very steep approach and exit angles. So the capabilities of these are really awesome. And I think these kind of hit the sweet spot in price point as well. You know, some of the Razors and Mavericks, they get up over $40,000, and those things are awesome, and I'm definitely going to review some of those in the upcoming months. Thing is, I live 30 to 60 minutes from Capitol Forest, Evans Creek, and Tahuya, which are forest areas that have a lot of trails. And those full-blown sport side-by-sides, especially the upper end ones, they're very wide, and if you get the four-seaters, quite long, and they're just kind of built for open terrain, you know, the desert, the dunes and such. And you know, for me, where I live, I don't live near a desert, and the dunes are quite a ways away too. So if I was purchasing a side-by-side right now, this is the style that I would go with, just because if I ever did want to do some work with it, use it as a utility vehicle, it's got the capabilities, and these are plenty sporty to go out and have fun. You've got 13 inches of ground clearance. I never bottomed this thing out at any point. The suspension soaked up the bumps really well, and some of that terrain I was on was pretty dang bumpy. You've got a 4,500 pound winch on the front. You've got some good crash protection built into the front of this vehicle. And the all-wheel drive system on this, just the overall capabilities of this thing were just awesome. This has a 1000cc engine, just like the Polaris that I drove, except this is a V-twin, not a parallel twin. And the power output and performance was very similar. This makes 100 horsepower as well. I did like the V-twin sound of this a little bit better than the parallel twin in the Polaris. But the performance, I think they were very even. You can't go wrong with either one. I really like the looks of this though. I like the camo. I like the roof box that's up there, or the basket. This one's got a bunch of cool upgrades. So it's got a windshield added. It's got the rear glass, the roof basket, and then this cool canopy setup here on the tilt bed. Now you can remove this and still use it like a little mini truck, but what's cool with this is these unzip. This can roll up, and then you've got, you know, an open rear area. Still have full use of the truck bed here. And again, this does tilt, so if you had like beauty bark or gravel in there, you can tilt it and pour it out. This has a 2-inch tow receiver on the back, just like the General did. Yeah, again, you can't go wrong with either one of these. I enjoyed both of them pretty equally, but one area that I liked this better was the shifter. And that may seem like a nitpicky thing, but you can see here, this machine has a gated shifter versus the straight, you know, pull forward and back. I just think this is a more precise setup. You're way less likely to miss a gear, you know, or grind it when you meant to go into reverse and put it into neutral halfway. I think the Polaris really should have a gated shifter like this. I just found this to be really user-friendly. The seats are really comfortable and supportive. I found the view to be commanding. Excellent, you know, field of view, laterally and vertically. You can look right here and you can see your wheel. You see what you have clearance or what you're close to. Now this doesn't have as many features as the Polaris did. That one was an Ultimate, so it had the Navi screen and such, but I don't know that you need all that. That's stuff that's up to you if you need that. You know, you could mount a Garmin in here or, you know, a portable Navi unit and be just fine. Here's the list of accessories that's been added to this. $5,600 worth of accessories added. That's the basket, the windshield, the rear glass, the canopy. And yeah, this thing was a ton of fun, very capable. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and this thing is an awesome value right now. On sale for $19,999. The original price of this was $27,000 something, so a tremendous buy. Yes, it's a 2023, but the warranty doesn't start until you take delivery. I put a few hours on it, but the discount more than makes up for it. This thing's badass. It's ready to go dominate the trail. This is a fantastic machine for hunting. That's what a lot of the guys that are gonna buy this are gonna use it for. They're gonna use this as a hunting rig, you know, put your kill, strap it to the roof and drive it out of the woods. This thing's ready for a home, ready to go dominate the woods. Come see me. I'm the assistant sales manager here at Nash Power Sports. Want to make a deal with you? Hit me up. Have a great day.